Alright, hello, welcome back to a Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. Oh god, what is that supposed to... oh no. So, we are going to be doing the full breakdown in Defense of Calcs for Grade APE Vegeta and Kaioken Goku. I probably should have said those swapped. Anyway, these guys, I'm actually surprised they're doing them here. I guess they want to save the actual big 7th years for the sort of penultimate, the very final thing of the anniversary, I guess. I mean, makes sense. They know how hyped people are for those EZAs, which is why it'll make it all the more... I mean, I've said this in a couple of videos now. At this point, you know, there is a decent amount of negative sentiment in the community regarding the 10th anniversary from how Dokkan has handled some things. Now, it's still the best celebration, but just within the community, there is a decent bit of negativity, and I feel like how this celebration is going to be remembered going forward very, very easily and solely relies on how powerful the 7th year EZAs are. And to be fair, these guys are part of the 7th year, so I guess we'll see. Not nearly as much anticipation for these guys as for, you know, obviously the Super Saiyan 4s and the gods. But, like, Grade 8 Vegeta is actually pretty necessary as a slot 1 right now, so I guess we'll see what they do there. I'm really anticipating these guys. I'm really hopeful, hyped for them, whatever you want to say. What I will say, though, is with these guys, I don't know why they were Part 2 Yellow Coin LRs. This should have been a dual Dokkan Fest in and of itself, even if they were just fucking TURs, right? I mean, obviously I'd prefer Dokkan Fest LRs, but I would not be surprised if these guys right here were the reason that carnivals were made. It takes them usually about a year to really roughly implement changes from the community, just from how far in advance they usually do things. Because they do listen to the feedback from the community. And you know, there was a lot of people, including myself, that are like, hey, why is this, you know, why do we have carnival LRs here? What are we doing? And interestingly enough, I mean, it wasn't like a full year, right? But you know, a good 8 months later or something, right? Whenever the worldwide happened, you know, 7 months, however long exactly, they did start implementing them for the first time. So I do wonder if that was already planned, or if it's like, you know, they saw the shitstorm and they're like, okay, maybe we upgrade these. All right, but that all being said, I'm pretty excited. Let's go here. I'm please be good. I swear, if they fumbled, these right here are not making me. Oh god, what do we got? All out struggler final trump card category key 4170. Competent for a yellow coin LR. Activates the entrance animation when there's an enemy whose name includes a Vegeta. Key 3, 100% tech. Basic effects. 200% attack and defense. Great chance of performing a critical hit. Randomly changes key sphere of a certain type. Strength excluded to use strength key spheres. Receives an additional 2 key per key sphere obtained. Per strength key sphere obtained. For 7 turns from the character's entry turn. Key 10 in defense 100%. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense 159%. Attacking with 18 or more key, 159%. What? For every strength key sphere obtained, damage reduction rate 4%. He doesn't even make strength orbs. He makes rainbow orbs. Oh, no. My bad. I misread that. I thought it was rainbow orbs. I swear to God, I thought it was rainbow orbs. Okay, that changed. Okay, whew. Let's rewind there. Still, though, I mean, even if he's making his own orbs, which is better, that's, I don't know. I mean, how often are you getting enough? Like, let's say you get like 5 on average. I mean, that's 20% damage reduction. Then have guard. He loses this defense after 7 turns. Okay. What's his essays at least? Ooh. Massively raise attack and defense for 4 turns. So that's for 2 appearances. So I mean, you'll get the first turn, right? That won't be active, obviously. You'll do that super, and then the very next turn it'll also be the buff will also be up. How is he going to look in game? Does he have an additional anywhere? No. He's very basic. This does not look like what he needed. I'm not even sure what they were going for here, to be honest. Maybe I'm underrating how much, because these are some big numbers. 200%. I mean, for the first 7 turns, 300%. But I'm personally not a fan of characters that fall off. I feel like if he had 159% defense here as well, I'd actually really like him. Like if he had it on 12 key and on 18 key, because then in total you're getting, 318% defense on phase 2, with 200% phase 1, with massively raise, and then the damage reduction per key sphere. Like, I mean, I feel like that'd be pretty good. Or even if he had like guard, right? Just give him guard. Because what I'm looking at here, like, or double orb changing even, because this is a slot 2-3 unit right here. He's not going in slot 1. This is a slot 2-3 unit who wants a shit ton of orbs. And he doesn't even get stats for it. He gets damage reduction. Which obviously is important, but I don't know. This does not... If you want to be generous and say 10 orbs, does 40% damage reduction save this guy? I don't think so. I think they fucked up. Wow. This is one of my most anticipated EZAs, like I said. I'm really... I wanted Vegeta to be better more, so as long as Vegeta's good, I guess, but god damn it. Why are you doing this? Like, you make a yellow coin LR of one of the most requested dual Dokkan Fest moments, and then when said yellow coin LR EZAs, you give them a shit EZA. I don't like, why do they fucking hate early Dragon Ball Z? I don't get it. Like, it seems like they designed the kits in accordance with hype. Like, overall hype or something. I don't understand. Why has been every single fucking Namek or Saiyan Saga release recently just been awfully designed? I don't understand. Who the fuck... Like, what is this? What are we doing? Oh, wow. Okay. This is kind of... Maybe I'm wrong, right? We will do the defensive calcs later on. But I just do not understand. This does not look powerful enough. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Alright, cool. Vegeta, what are we doing here? I swear to God, if you suck. Inhuman Deeds or Giant 8 Power, Category Key 4, HP attack and defense 170%. Entrance animation when facing an enemy whose name includes Goku, excluding a bunch. Normal. Key 3, 100% attack. Key 3, attack and defense 200%. Damage reduction rate 20%. Receives an additional key 1 per key sphere obtained. Guards all attacks. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense 160%. When attacking with 18 or more key, 160% defense. Like, why the fuck does he get defense? Like, he doesn't get attack, but... Okay, so why does he get defense and he gets attack? What are we doing here? That's not a good trade-off, Dokkan. As the first attacker in a turn, defense 60%, damage reduction rate 40%. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's good. Okay. They cooked. As the second or third attacker in a turn, attack 60%, launch additional attack does a great chance of becoming a super attack. When attacking with 24 key, attacks are effective against all types. Like, I don't understand. Crit attack. He's just crit attack. He's just a crit attack machine. It's the same shit they did to Super EZA Gohan. They just like, oh yeah, he has guaranteed crit, so he needs to be guaranteed ass. Like, what do we do? Just take this off then. Take this ability off. Here it is, great chance. Take it away. They value this shit a lot. If you guys aren't, they do very, very value these sort of abilities. They just take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Give him some fucking guard, or give him defense here. I don't know why Vegeta has to not get attack, but that's a lot more. I'm a lot more fine with that. Now the thing with Vegeta is, he is getting 320% defense. Oh, I completely missed that actually before. He's getting 320% defense on Super. And this buff is after guard is activated. Not when guard is activated, after. So this actually procs after the damage is received, which is an unfortunate wording. But at least it's 3 turns. In slot 1, he's going to have 260% defense start a turn with 60% damage reduction and guard. He is actually a really good slot 1. I feel like they gave... Okay, hold on. What are the SA effects? Greatly raise attack, raise defense for 1 turn, colossal damage to enemy. That's not a stack. That's just for 1 turn. They write it with like a comma if it's a stack. Greatly raise defense for 1 turn, and cause mega colossal damage to all enemies. Okay. What's the Great Ape look like? What's the condition again? I forget. Can we see here? I don't know if we can see here. 140% or less. Okay. What are we looking like here? Q6 attack 318% performs a critical hit. Okay. Greatly raised attack temporarily. Massive. Causes destructive enemy damage to enemy. Holy. Okay, that was hard. Massive raised attack temporarily cause destructive damage to enemy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's really good. He's really good. I'm really happy with what they did to Vegeta. This is exactly what Vegeta needed. Why the fuck? Who designed? Dude, why are they doing Team A, Team B every fucking release? This is just gonna be exactly like my fucking... This is going to be exactly like my fucking, my thumb for in Gohan and Super EZA Cell, where I just, I had the sort of grayed out with just fraud. Like, I guess we'll see with the defensive calcs. Maybe I'm going too hard right now. But, I mean, it seems like people agree that this doesn't look like enough. I feel like I'm missing something. What is he designed for? He's gonna do a shit ton of damage, I guess. Is his entire design purpose just kill the enemy before they touch you? I don't understand. Like, maybe if he had an additional built in, but he doesn't. He just has great chance to crit and guaranteed crit. I really don't get it. Especially because, for his first 7 turns, if you're fighting a Vegeta enemy, you have 19 keys start a turn. You're starting out with guaranteed crit practically. Now, of course, you do lose the 10 key after the 7 turns, but I guess this guy's meant for battle hard and formidable foes. Like, you fight Vegeta in the Dragon Ball Z stage. Like, I guess. He's not taking a super, though. Is he even tanking like Kid Buu normals? Like I got late into the fight there. I don't know the exact calcs for how much damage he does, but just roughly calcing based off the abilities like my Gohan had. I mean that Kid Buu was doing like 3 million normals. Is this boy going against that? I don't see it. Okay. So essentially, we should just, if a character is really offensively based, expect them to have an ass EZA, I'm guessing, or a super EZA, whatever. I mean that's what I'm seeing here, because I don't understand why. And Gohan also just got a horrific super EZA. You're only getting up to like 1.4 mil defense max, and that's with an additional super with 50% damage reduction. Like that's all he has. Conditionally, he has 40% dodge. Like, oh yeah, let me rely on that. I don't want to go too hard just yet. I mean, I feel like I already have a little bit, but this was one of my most anticipated EZAs. They did Vegeta fine. I'm happy with Vegeta. Vegeta looks really, really good. I'm happy. I don't understand Goku's design. Um, it's just, haha, funny key man, unga bunga. Like, I don't know. See, the thing with Vegeta, like, 'cause they both get attack on the intro, so it's like, whereas this buff is like a decent help for, to make Vegeta do extra damage. This buff is like, okay, well, you need this up, and it's just because you need to just kill the enemy before they kill you. Like, this guy is gonna have to be hitting like a fucking 100 mil guaranteed crit. Turn 1. Like, I don't understand. Okay, let me cut away before I go too hard. Maybe I'm just not understanding how big these numbers are in conjunction with the massively raised attack and defense. That's definitely possible. But I guess we'll see. So I'm gonna cut away. I'm gonna get to doing the defensive calcs. We'll see just how strong both of them are. I'm hopeful for Goku, but it does not look good, chat. I think Vegeta should be really powerful though. I think they gave Vegeta what he needed, and Vegeta was, whereas I wanted Kaioken Goku to be good, Vegeta was actually needed right now. I mean, we're very low on slot ones, and I will say guard 60% damage reduction, mwah, right? He'll be good. But yeah, I'm gonna cut away. We'll get to doing those, and we'll see just how good the both of them are. All right. So we are back. Yeah. So we take a look here. This is Goku. I mean, let's just jump in. This just isn't good enough. Now I mean this does look impressive right here, but this is an additional that he does not have built in. This is hidden potential. And even still, I mean, 4 million, nearly. I mean, he has no defensive mechanic. He still dies to everything. Now, if you get lucky with a bunch of strength orbs, I mean, even if you get, let's say you get 10 strength orbs, very unlikely. That's 40% damage reduction. Now, you'd live like a 5 mil super or something, right? But that's, I mean, we're talking like Goku Frieza. I mean, there's bosses now that do like 7 some odd mil, right? I mean, I don't know all the exact damages of all the bosses, but roughly, I believe. So yeah, I mean, let's just do this, right? Let's see. I'm actually curious. Calculator. All right. 7 million times 0.4. That's 2,800,000 damage that you'd take off that. Which means that you'd need what, 4.2? Yeah. So you need 4,200,000 in that scenario. Even if you got your 10 strength orbs. The thing is here, I mean, this is the additional that you don't have guaranteed. You're most likely just going to have this. And by the way, these are rainbow, so 3 million, you die. You're dead. You're dusted. You're gone. Capiche. Bye-bye. I don't understand. And he falls off, that's the thing. Like he gets worse. Why does he get worse? I what? Huh? He gets who? What? I don't understand. Uh I really don't know what they were thinking with him getting worse. It just it boggles the mind. Now I think he already had that somewhat. I could be wrong, but in fact actually I still have this up. Didn't he? Wait, what? No, he didn't even. Oh no, he had key 7. That's what he had. And then Vegeta doesn't fall off at all. Like I don't, because this is what I'm getting at here. So we're looking at Goku right now. This is great at Vegeta. Now is this? I mean, are you peaking out as high defensively? No, but there's something to consider here. This is just shattering the limit, right? Nothing else calced at all. It's like, oh yeah, you could just throw him on any slot one. 300,000 start a turn could be a bit scary. 500,000 after guard is activated. So for the super's very first attack, you could be in for some danger. But he has 60% damage reduction in guard. And to top that off, I mean, you couldn't. He's going to be a very, very valuable addition to the Great Ape. The Super Saiyan 4 Goku team. I guess Great Ape Power does work too. I mean, running him next to Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, obviously you run it 2 of them. I mean, Goku gets Saiyan Roar, with Vegeta, right? I mean, running these guys next to each other, you're starting out the turn nearly 400,000 with 70% damage reduction in guard. Like, he is so good next to, like, sure, like 400 some odd thousand isn't a lot, but let's, here, I mean, we could use our handy calculator again. Now, I forget exactly how it works, but it's, and by the way, there's like class and type disadvantage, so this isn't like just, this isn't like the full way you tell damage rate. I don't know how to fully do it, but these are just rough. Do you understand that the type and class doesn't play into it as well? But let's say there's a, same scenario, right? 7 mil super aimed at Vegeta. Now, I believe it's damage reduction that procs first, so we times this by 0.7, and immediately we cut off 4,900,000. Now, I believe why they're so good is they work together, so the rest of it like calcs as the attack hits you. So the guard portion, and I believe that's roughly like a 50% cut. So let's say, what is this? 2,100,000. I think that's what we cut that down to, and we times that by 0.5. 1,050,000. Now, are you going to take damage if it's the very first attack? Hell, you're going to take damage either way. Like, if he gets supered before he supers, it's going to hurt, right? And this is a 7 million that I'm calculating. I don't know, this is just, I don't have the most experience with these fights, so I couldn't say, like, oh yeah, against this boss at this very turn or whatever the hell. Like, I don't have all that sort of info. But this is just throwing out like a hypothetical. He lives this with these new teams. I mean, you're taking damage, but you're living even before supering. If it's after supering, he takes nothing. Nothing. Like, what? I don't understand. And this guy has a great ape in his back pocket if you get too low HP. Like, you running him in slot 1, you get damaged because, you know, you get supered very first thing, but you live. Next turn, you go Great Ape. In the Great Ape mode, it's, you know, it's pretty powerful. 318% attack, crit hit, guaranteed crit on these sort of Great Ape transformations is so busted. Massively raise attack. And these Great Ape characters, I mean, they look 70,000 attack. Like, there's he's just gonna eviscerate the enemy. So not only like, and when he's in Great Ape, I don't want to go this far. I was gonna say, like, is he doing enough damage to like put him on par with Kaioken's Goku or something? I don't know, but like, I mean, I could see it. I don't know. I really like Vegeta. Oh yeah, here, let's add emoji reaction. Let's see. Let's give him the hearts. Yeah, there you go. Let's see what emoji reaction should we give Kaioken Goku? Oh, there we go. Rage. Okay, that's actually. I should maybe start doing those to sum up the videos. That's actually really good. I mean, but yeah, I mean, there we go. Those are the defensive calcs. There's several different scenarios you can calc for Goku, but I just, flat out, I don't think he's good enough. Great Ape Vegeta, on the other hand, I really like him. He seems really good, really competent. Really happy with Great Ape Vegeta. I don't know what they were thinking for Goku. Very unfortunate. Maybe I'm underrating his damage. You know, I don't do damage calcs. He's probably gonna do a shit ton of damage. But I guess we'll see in game. If he had like an addition, like he just has crit and crit. Like, why doesn't he have like an additional? You know, I feel like he's missing something. A guard or an additional or double orb changing even would probably be pretty substantial help. I don't know. I feel like he just needed something extra, and he just doesn't have it, unfortunately. But, you know, once again, we'll see in game. I mean, it's not like totally doomed, right? This is still pretty good. You know, the first few turns or whatever. As long as you're hit, if you're hit by normals, he's perfectly fine while dishing out a ton of damage. I mean, you do have a lot of scouters on his setups. I guess we'll see in game how he works. It's not like I am talking like he's not even comparable to Great Ape Vegeta, and that is true. But I don't think it's like I mean, we just got Super EZA Texel in Gohan. Is it that bad? No way, no how, no way. That's not. Nope. that boy maxes out 1.4 mil defense, and gets like 50% damage reduction. That doesn't do nothing. He's not. No. At least with Goku, you can, in certain lucky scenarios, if you get a lot of orbs of a super. Gohan will never in a million years have a chance of living an actual super. Goku has a chance, but it's. I feel like if they wanted to do this sort of design, like, honestly, why doesn't he, here, where do I... If they wanted to do this, why doesn't he double orb change and get like a nuking passive, right? Give him like, I don't know, 7% or something attack and defense per orb obtained. I don't know, something, right? With double orb changing, I mean, in that scenario, I'd really like him. Like, even if it, let's say you only manage to get like, you know, 10 orbs, you know, 70%. Not a huge difference overall, but, you know, with the, it does help, right? But even then, I mean, if he, like, even if you don't add like a nuking passive, if he just had double strength orb changing, let's say it was specifically change AGL key spheres. Or change physical key spheres, right? Let's say change physical key spheres to strength key spheres. And then the next line said randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, strength excluded, physical excluded, to strength key spheres. I mean, suddenly, you're actually making a lot of strength orbs. I mean, you have whatever strength orbs are already on the field. You have the physical going to strength, and you have, there's rainbow, tech, and AGL, and int. I mean, you have 1 of 4, and you could get a pretty good scenario with the strength orbs there, but like this just isn't. I don't know. Unfortunate. I think he'll be good under certain scenarios, but he is not as strong as he needed to be, unfortunately, especially when compared to Grade 8 Vegeta. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care.